It's official. Bob Iger is stepping down as CEO of Disney in 2026. First of all, Disney is seemingly they're making a couple of changes to the top executives at the company in the coming few months and years to come. In fact, they just announced a new chairman. Disney on Monday said that effective January 2025, 2nd of January 2025, James P. Gorman will serve as chairman of the board for the Walt Disney Company, and he will succeed Mark G. Parker, who is departing the Disney board come next year, January, after 9 years of service. Now, regarding the departure of Bob Iger, it's stated that he is also going to step down. He's going to step down. Gorman even made the announcement in the official press release from Disney. It says that a critical priority before us is to appoint a new CEO, which we now expect to announce in early 2026. This timing reflects the progress the succession planning committee and the board are making and will allow amped time for a successful transition before the conclusion of Bob Iger's current contract, which runs out in December of 2026. This is what Goldman says. And then this is what Iger had to say. He says that the Disney board has benefited tremendously from James Gorman's expertise and guidance, and we are lucky to have him as our chairman, as our next chairman, particularly as the board continues to move forward with the succession process. I'm extremely grateful to Mark Parker for his many years of bird service and leadership, which which has been so valuable to this company and its shareholders and to me as CEO. Now, let's take a look at what has happened over the last few years because Bob Iger originally stepped down as CEO in February of 2020. I think around before the pandemic literally hit the world at the time, and he named his executive chairman, which he held. Sorry, he was named as executive chairman, which he held until the end of 2021, where he succeeded Susan Arnold at the time. Now, Bob Chapek became CEO after he stepped down, and he literally was CEO for 2 years through the pandemic at the time, and he was fired in 2022, November of 2022. That was a lot, at least 2 years ago. It was a public shaming and almost like a disrespect to that man in general because they just fired him, blamed him for almost everything that went wrong with Disney, which was a lie at the time, but it's fine. It's happened and it's gone. Bob Iger then returned back as CEO and continued. But now there is a new rumor that has surfaced that the next CEO has been decided already, and they likely will use a female as the new CEO, which is going to be an interesting pick if it ends up being true. Now they are looking at this lady Dana Walden, it's probably being the next CEO. This is going to be very interesting because it's supposed to be hers for the taking. Now Dana Warden might already be, uh, you know, the one that will carry on the woke legacy that Bob Iger is leaving when he steps down. This is interesting. This is quite interesting. Now, this is not uh you know official or anything. It's more or less like a rumor at this point. uh you know some industry analysts even went as far as to say that, but it's not Warden's only win of late. And in the wake of a successful ABC News debate between Trump and Kamala Harris, they were talking about the politics going on right now. But the most important thing, this is from the rap, literally. They're talking about what happened between Harris and Trump, but they are putting this with Disney, what's happening at Disney, saying that Disney is in the middle of a political tussle right now. If you know this, they're a democratic company, more or less. They only going to support whoever is running in the Democrat section of things. So they are literally supporting Kamala Harris as it is. And it's looking like they will choose a woman to become their CEO. So quite similar to how Kamala Harris is running for president and all that. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy what's going on right now. Now, it's a gamble. It's a gamble. We should know that this is a gamble right now. Uh, make no mistake about this. If Disney makes an error with at least the person that they want to take over, as CEO from Bob Iger, then the company will be in a very big problem from 2026. The company will be in a very big problem. It's not even going to look good at all. Now, Warden is struggling currently now because Disney Plus isn't very often in the Nielsen's chart. Apart from Bluey, Bluey is the only thing doing well, at least in the Nielsen chart. And with the price tag of $30 billion that they've spent buying Hulu, this is not something they would want to have as a problem where they employ someone, or sorry, not employ, but like use someone that is inexperienced to manage a huge corporation like Disney, and they end up losing a lot of money in the process because of bad decisions she will obviously take while she's in power. Now, Warden is friends with Kamala Harris because, their ties, the company in general, and all that. So I don't know. Maybe they are hoping Kamala Harris becomes president and it will speed this kind of decision up. But it's not looking good. It's not looking good because if they have a woman that is all about identity politics become their new CEO, this is going to be not just a disaster, but it's going to be an epic failure on a mass scale. But for now, share your thoughts down below, guys, because this is going to be an interesting situation from next year because we have to wait and see who they will decide to pick and use as their next CEO going forward. But for now, share your thoughts down below. Let's have a discussion about this news that has just popped out. Please subscribe to the channel. Do like our content here. I'll see you guys very much next time.